else this morning?
I'll speak.
Okay, Mike.
I was watching on YouTube, I saw Commissioner Johnson was talking about the ferry, and he was disappointed that there wasn't more brass and wood. I don't know if you got the memo, but I think the state's got a $5.6 billion deficit, so I don't think we have money for brass and wood. Also, your comment about the railing, are you a marine architect? No. So the gaps in railings, unless you've got some document that shows it's the same as, you know, International Building Code, I think you need to justify your comments. And lastly, I ran into a guy at Walmart one time that told me when he worked for Commissioner Johnson that had to chase him down at the airport to get paid. So, you know, maybe he doesn't make payroll. Commissioner Sullivan, been looking through those records, I can't find your out-of-state travel form. When you went to Washington DC, remember you went in, flew into Washington DC, and then you stuck around an extra 4 days and flew out of Baltimore, come home, remember that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no out-of-state travel form. Is there a reason for that?
And commissioners don't need to fill out an
They
out-of-state
don't?
travel form.
I'll ask for the
Never
record.
have, I believe.
Okay. And also, given the budget deficit that we're having here, how much did those 2 one-way trips cost? Do the public have to pay for that? Is that, I'm just wondering, you know, I mean, you wanna go on vacation at public expense, I think you need to pay for the extra on the ticket.
That was a
Second,
federal
I'm
grant.
talking now, okay?
You asked the question, I was just answering. It was a
You
federal
can
grant.
wait till I'm done. You can use your own 3 minutes. The out-of-state travel form, what that does is that protects the county. Right? When you're done in Washington DC, you go down to Baltimore and you're driving a rental car and you run over somebody, are you on county business or personal business? Who's paying for that? Right? Who's gonna pay for that? Are you on county business or are you on personal business?
There were no
Okay, that's
rental
why we
cars.
want an out-of-state travel form, right? So that once somebody makes a public records request, they can see what you're doing, where you're going, how much it's gonna cost. If we're footing the extra money for you taking 2 one-way tickets, right? There's nothing in the Jefferson County policy manual or anything that says commissioners don't need to fill out an out-of-state travel form. That's you making that up. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there that says you're an employee, you get benefits, you gotta fill one of those out. Right? There's nothing in there that says you don't have to fill one out. Commissioners don't fill one out. You fill out an expense account, don't you? Nothing.
There were no rental cars involved. We brought that up a couple times. They used mass transit, which I actually didn't ask reimbursement for, and then other personal transportation, people I know out there. So, and that was after the trip to DC, which is paid for by federal grants so that counties can participate in the NACO convention and to go back and report on workforce issues, which I did in Congressman Dick's office. So it was on business. And then, yes, the last 4 days I stayed with friends in Annapolis and did fly back out of Baltimore. But there were no additional expenses to the county. In fact, less than I could have charged for.
Got documentation for that?
Yes, and
Okay.
I believe you've got it already too.
No, I got 2 one-way tickets, I got no round trip, so. It's just you fleecing the people in Jefferson County.
That's right.
That's right, 2 one-way tickets.
2 one-way tickets,
Yeah,
that's
it,
correct.
That's it. Cha-ching.
Anybody else?
Is this a public comment?
Yes, public comment.